Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farming Simulator here in Midwest Horizon. We are still here in December, trying to make a mad dash to the finish to get some of our local farmers plowing done for them. It was just never ending. I am surprised I am this early. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning though. With the sunrise feeling like it just came up, it's definitely December. I just actually got out here to the farm, or to the yard, wherever the hell we're at, to the field. Sorry. And relieved Paul. He's been going nonstop all night. They basically forced me to actually go home and sleep in a bed for once. I've been going that crazy. And we're... Let's see here. We got... 1, 2, 3, 4. Including this one, we have 5 fields, it looks like, that need plowed. And, I believe we've actually bought a new piece of equipment. We actually had someone make us an offer. Just passing by, they made us an offer on the Batmobile tractor that we had. And I just couldn't stand driving that. I couldn't figure out a way to deactivate all the random Batman-type noises. Don't worry, we still have Ecto 1. I'm never getting rid of Ecto 1 if I can help it. But yeah, they made us a deal that I was I just couldn't pass it up. They gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. How about that? I have no idea what accent that was, but we're going with it. It's that kind of day. I'm just slap happy at this point. And I'm having to actually control a little bit more of the course play when it comes to these plows. But once we get done with this field, we're actually going to go to the shop and pick up our new plow, or new tractor rather. I wasn't informed that we're getting a new plow with it, but yeah. I think I have a plow sitting at one of my other fields that's in the middle of being plowed. But I think that was the one that we had the Batmobile tractor on. So we just kind of dropped the plow and went with it. I was dead, almost theoretically I was dead at the wheel when this conversation was going on last night. So I think I slept about the most I've ever slept since we started this whole deal about a week ago. And that's probably, even then, I feel like I slept maybe 4 or 5 hours. But it was so much more comfortable than in the back of my pickup truck. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind sleeping in the back of my pickup truck. Because usually when we go like this, it's set up for that purpose. But to be able to lay in bed and stretch your feet, stretch your legs, and not hit the door of your truck is so much better. But anyway, I digress. We're just kind of blowing through this field. There's actually not much to this one, but it is on our list. A lot of this stuff is just feels like the hits kept coming. We were having some issues with some of our fields that we were listed to plow or to harvest. So we finally got through those issues, and it had more to do with the contract themselves, not the actual tractor. So didn't feel the need to record it because there were a lot of working words. As a fellow YouTuber likes to say, if you know who I'm referring to, good on ya. Yeah, I didn't mean to use an Australian expression. At least I see it as an Australian expression, but that's just me. I have a fly buzzing around my office that it's really ticking me off lately. I was trying to take care of it before I started recording, but it happens. So we should be done with this in about 11 minutes. I think what I'm going to do... I may fire up the time lapse. I don't know. I may just say screw it, and we'll catch up to you when we're on our way to or either on our way to or at the shop. So either way, I will start talking to you guys again when we're at the shop. Whee! Alright, well, we got that field plowed up. We were down here at the shop. And have a little bit of a surprise. I was expecting to be picking up a case Magnum. Not this. I'm not complaining by any means. But last I heard, we were actually planning on picking up a nice, big, heavy-duty case Magnum. Not a 9RT. But again, I do like the RTs, excuse me, the RTs, if I can get it out right. Alright. And yes, I do have the flashy lights on. For some reason, with this style of flashers, they don't exactly show too well. And I don't know why, and I do have realistic, so you can see on the reflection on the building, but for some reason they just don't like to show off. So we are heading over to the next field to start working on plowing it up. So I hope everyone is having a great start to your week. I am, for the most part. I think things are slowly starting to get back to normal at work. My paying gig, that is. And the sad part is one of my general managers has actually left the store. Not the company. He got a promotion to run his own store. He was just an assistant. And he was one of our better assistant general managers that we've had at our store. And he was also had been there the longest, at least for my tenure so far. Because he came to our store, I think, maybe a year or two after I started. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining by any means. It's awesome. I'm proud of him. It's been a long time coming for him to have his own store, but, you know. Anyway, enough about that. It's not exactly farming sim oriented, and I apologize for that, but sometimes I get off on those tangents. Those of you who are, or who have been with my channel for quite some time now, and understand that and realize that I sometimes go off on those tangents. Anyway, in regards to farming sim, this farm in particular, I think the next video I may kick it back, well, we'll see it depending on how the snow goes. We may do a snow plowing video. We do have snow in the forecast, so that's why we are trying to rush and get these fields dealt with, because we don't want to deal with trying to plow. Well, granted, I'm sure these farmers probably wouldn't mind having the moisture plowed into their fields, but at the same time, I don't want to run the risk of actually dealing with frozen ground. And usually snow means freezing temperatures. Hey, look, there's our plow. A case plow on a John Deere tractor. I feel like it's the start of a joke, or a butt of a joke, I'm not sure which. So let's pull up our courseplay. I'm trying something here because I've been having some issues with courseplay working with plows. So we're going to do 5 headlands. We'll do them sharp. Actually, I wonder... Quick save, apparently. Where is... There it is. Let's get this field over here, because I want to see how this works. We're going to change the field center to spiral. Ooh, I don't want it to deal with that field, because that's not part of it. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder. I'm just playing with some of the settings here. Actually, hold on. I know a way to get rid of that. We're going to go into here, construction. Maybe. Did I just cause my game to freeze? There it is. Nope, it was just thinking. Thinking, why, oh, why are you doing this to me? So we need to come over here to landscaping. Painting, we're going to do that. Where's this field end? Down here. Okay. And no, this isn't actually our field, but for the sake of courseplay, this should all prevent us from doing that. That was from the previous attempt. And I think it got to this point and said, nah, this isn't the right field. This isn't yours. And I do have... Oop. Didn't want that in there, but oh well. That's what happens when I try to do things a little bit quicker. This is free to me via a mod. Basically, doing anything with landscaping is free. Normally, it charges you crazy amounts of money, it seems. Almost to the point where you need a couple million if you're going to do any major project. The mod actually allows you to kind of do, you know, whatever you want. Even if something as simple as this. Oop. So if you're building your own farm, for example, any trees, landscape, anything like that is free. Obviously, the buildings you do have to pay for. But the actual landscape, like if you're putting a building down and it needs to adjust the height of the landscape to make it work, that part, to my knowledge, from what I can tell, should be free. Dang it. Oh well, I'll give it some character. Just for the sake of it, we're gonna do grass. We're gonna put it over there, make it seem like, we didn't do anything. And I don't mind about this because when it comes through here, it's gonna plant it over anyway. I just wish that we kind of had a different type of grass than just the meadowland, but basically, you know, this type of grass, but able to put it down. So that should help with that. Just a little trick for anyone who might have an issue with courseplay and getting it to work properly. So let's come over here, open this back up. We're gonna do generate. That spiral isn't exactly what I was hoping it was gonna do. Actually, let's kick it one more. Ooh, racetrack. Maybe that's what I'm after. I'm doing 6 because I'm hoping that we can get this area here taken care of. And that did fix that issue with that grassland. So that's good. So it's not going to try to plow that. Interesting that it's not going to try to plow this part. I haven't messed with, you know, doing the field center at all, so I'm a little rusty on that. Okay, there we go. That should work. What if we do that? You know what? Let's just get it fired up and see how it goes. We're gonna pull back so we don't have that near as loud of a sound. Plus, we can kind of get a better overview as to what's going on. So a lot of this is stuff that I was trying to do without, or without any kind of course play running. I was just kind of doing my own thing. Then it dawned on me that, you know, maybe I need to make some adjustments. Maybe get a better tractor for it. Because the tractor I was using, I don't know if it was really proper for it. The Batmobile tractor, I think I definitely had the horsepower. But I think something may just not have been meshing correctly. That's just my opinion. I'm still kind of messing with the settings when it comes to plowing. Just because, like I said, it at least for me, it doesn't seem to like plowing with course play. So we're just kind of making it work for the most part. We'll see how we do with this once we get all 6 passes done. You guys can't see it. Oh wait, now you can. Apparently it's listed to take 3 hours to do this field. I just kind of kick that off to the side just so you guys don't really have to worry about seeing that. I do like having the little bit of a clearer picture. That's why I don't run. I don't record the way I do, or like record my full screen. Because yeah, you guys are gonna see, you know, when I pull up that menu, you're gonna see the right hand of it, things like that. But at least this way, you guys can kind of see where we're at in the year. Weather coming up, so you can see there that we do have snow in the forecast. Looks like around 1 o'clock. And then looks like on this, the next 2 days. So we got to bust out and try to get these last few fields. Otherwise, I'm going to be plowing in the snow. But aside from temperatures, that's a crazy temperature fluctuation. Lows in the teens, highs in the mid 40s. I mean, I'm not complaining by any means. Even then, it looks like snow just between 1 and 2. All right. And then temperature's going to start bottoming out, or at least it's going to feel like it's going to be bottoming out as we get into the overnight hours. By then, hopefully, Paul will be out here. If we're still out here running. So we do have a new tractor too, well, releasing a new harvester, because we found that with the fields that we were harvesting, it was, for some of the bigger fields, it was just easier to have this guy. And releasing him because I'm giving him a test, trying to see exactly, as you can tell by the license plate, it's not ours. It's been a little bit of a beast. This guy has crazy amount of capacity for as small as it looks. I mean, they don't call him a Reaper for nothing. It just kills it out there in the fields. So I think we may pick up a few more harvesting contracts, maybe if the weather lets us. But there is a wheat header that comes with this that we did not get yet. So obviously we just got the best header we could, even if it didn't match the harvester. So if we end up buying it, we will be trying to make a change and getting a colored match header or headers along with the trailers for said headers. So that may be something we see next spring. But yeah, the fully tracked version is just something I've never seen before, and I just really wanted to give it a shot. I saw it at the shop and asked them one evening when we were passing by, doing a load of, I think, beans maybe. Oh, and this guy has been a big help too. This massive grain tank. Because our 2 trailers that we run, it just, when they get full, our harvesters tend to fill up rather quickly and have to sit around waiting for it. So having at least this guy on our bigger fields anyway has made it a huge help. Because this has the capacity for maybe 2 trucks. I never really paid attention. It's just, we always filled straight into this. And when the trucks came, we filled from here. So I may be investing in one other one because obviously if we have 3 harvesters, having 2 of these, maybe not 2 of the exact same ones, but 2 of these is going to be so much better. I think, actually, technically, with the least harvester, we have 4. I forgot about our little John Deere. But our Stay Puft Marshmallow Man has been surviving all the crazy storms that have been blowing through, all the winds. I mean, he's a beast. So much so that he's got a stopping point right here and I can't go any farther. So, fortunately, it means we're going to have to be replanting some bushes here once we bring them down. But we're going to, at that point, we're going to be getting rid of all these decorations for Halloween and making it look very festive for Christmas. And I can't wait to do that. Ooh, someone didn't close this. Let's get that shut. Oh, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Don't mind me, just gonna slide this trailer back over where it was. Yeah, I forgot about the trigger for the shelves out here. Whoops! Yeah, really don't have much else. We do have very dirty equipment that we need to get cleaned up. Get greased. You know, just overall after harvest maintenance. Man, oh man. I think we're going to be investing in John Deere green paint as well. From the way it looks on that trailer. Or for that header and all that, yeah. I am trying to not stick with just one particular brand for this playthrough. Though obviously there is a clear favorite. John Deere is definitely a favorite for me personally. And if anything, it's because, and I know I've mentioned this in the past, simply because as far as the game mods go, it has the most equipment. Everything is most of the stuff is able to be very well customized and all that. Yeah, see what I mean? It's just plowing that grass under. I want to get back up here and check to see on the status and how he's doing. Looks like just slowly eating up those acres, so. I know this is going to end up being a little bit of a quick video, but I think we're going to call it there, guys. Just a simple December update for you here on Midwest Horizon. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a series in American Falls for Thursday, or if it might be on the new map that I mentioned last week. But and the only reason I say this is because I am still very much holding out on the update that Lancey Boy has submitted. So I'm waiting for that to come through. Because I really do want to wait on actually building anything. Because my understanding is it will require a new save game. But for the other map, I know he sent a update in that will not require a new save game. So I think I'm going to work that in, more of a gameplay video for that. And if anything, it'll just kind of help us do what we need to do and have fun and just kind of being here to play. I love that it says we don't have access to this land, but yet it's clearly part of the field. At least just looking at it like this, but not so much on the map. I don't know, maybe I'll buy it and I'll fix it. But anyway, guys, with all that being said, well, if you happen to like what you see, or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select a few here and there. If you're already subscribed, guys, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. But if you're not subscribed, I'm going to make you sleep in the back of a pickup truck for a week and a half. See how you like it and see how happy you are. Sorry, I digress. But anyway, with all that being said, guys, we'll catch you in the next episode, so take care. Peace.